is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with part 2 of pretty much every single Survivor Series substitution. In part 1 I covered the substitutions from 1987 to 1998. Now we're going to look at all of those no-shows from 1999 to 2016. Just note that during the later years of Survivor Series, substitutions weren't as common as its past. So let's head straight into Survivor Series 1999 with the Attitude Era in full effect. Survivor Series was full of surprises. First, Big Show was scheduled to team with the Blue Meanie and Kai and Tai against the Big Boss Man, Mideon, Viscera and Prince Albert. Big Show wanted to go at it alone, beating up his teammates and turning his match into a handicap match. The triple threat match between Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H and The Rock saw a huge change, figuratively and literally, when a real-life injury saw Stone Cold removed from the match. Facing neck surgery, the WWF ran an angle where Austin was hit by a car, resulting in the Big Show taking his place. Show's substitution would pay off as he won the WWF Championship from Triple H that night. Survivor Series 2000 was a rare Survivor Series where there were no substitutions. This pay-per-view was highlighted by Stone Cold Steve Austin's no-holds-barred match against Triple H, the man who masterminded the vehicular assault on Austin the year before. Survivor Series 2001 show featured the conclusion to the invasion angle between the WWF and the Alliance, which was the combined forces of ECW and WCW. Scotty 2 Hotty was removed from the event after Test beat him up backstage. A WWF Light Heavyweight Championship vs WCW Cruiserweight Unification match was scrapped when WWF Light Heavyweight Champion X-Pac was injured. Tajiri would end up fighting William Regal on the card, and the Light Heavyweight Championship was retired, with the Cruiserweight belt replacing it. Wrestlers Hardcore Holly, Mike Awesome, Taka Michinoku, Rhino, and Scotty 2 Hotty were all scheduled for the Immunity Battle Royale, but had to bow out due to assorted injuries. Test would actually win the Battle Royale. Survivor Series 2002 saw the debut of the Elimination Chamber match, but no substitutions. You may not know, however, that in this year's Survivor Series, a rare occurrence happened. All championships on the line, including the Cruiserweight, Women's, WWE Championship, Tag Team and Heavyweight Championship, all changed hands that night. Survivor Series 2003 featured John Cena recently turned face, joining forces with Kurt Angle's Survivor Series team against Team Lesnar. Cena took the place of APA's Farouk here, and Team Angle would go on to win. Survivor Series 2004's event saw Cena becoming a replacement again, this time replacing Rey Mysterio on Eddie Guerrero's team. Cena had recently returned from a storyline injury and took over for Rey, allowing Mysterio to compete in a fatal 4-way for the Cruiserweight Championship. Survivor Series 2005 was no doubt the saddest substitution in all, as wrestler Randy Orton had to substitute for wrestler Eddie Guerrero on Team SmackDown. Eddie had died just 2 weeks earlier, leaving a hole in the fans' hearts that will never be replaced. Rest in peace, Latino Heat. Survivor Series 2006's event saw several traditional Survivor Series elimination matches, including one between the Spirit Squad and the WWE Legends. One of the Legends scheduled to appear was Rowdy Piper, who was replaced by Ron Simmons. In Piper's case, he had just been diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease. In a 2007 interview, Piper said he owes his life to the fans, as he would never have known about the cancer except the fans chose him to team with Ric Flair at Cyber Sunday. Piper and Flair won the WWE Tag Team Championship that night, leading to Piper touring with the WWE. During the tour, he experienced trouble with his legs and went to the doctor, who diagnosed him with Hodgkin's. Hodgkin's is one of the easiest cancers to treat if it is detected early, and although Rowdy Piper left us way too soon last year, the early detection had to have added years to his life. Survivor Series 2007 saw no substitutions, but an interesting night in that all 3 World Championships retained in their title defenses, including the ECW Champion CM Punk, World Heavyweight Champion Batista, and WWE Champion Randy Orton. Survivor Series 2008's event was filled with intrigue surrounding the WWE Championship. Jeff Hardy was in the hunt for the belt, coming close but failing to get the Duke on several occasions. Hardy earned another title shot against champion Triple H after defeating him in a non-title bout on SmackDown. Hardy was scheduled to face Triple H and Vladimir Kozlov in a triple threat match at Survivor Series. Hardy was found unconscious in a stairwell the night of the pay-per-view and was eliminated from the match. SmackDown General Manager Vicky Guerrero shook things up when she put Edge into the match, the Rated R superstar taking Hardy's place and going on to win the title that night. Don't cry too much for Jeff, as he would win the title the next month at the Armageddon pay-per-view. 3 years would pass before any WWE superstars bowed out of a Survivor Series card. But in 2011, Christian was replaced by Dolph Ziggler after Christian injured his ankle during a European tour. And the following year saw Cody Rhodes forced to step aside from his involvement in a traditional Survivor Series elimination match on Dolph Ziggler's team. Rhodes had suffered a concussion and strained shoulder during an earlier tag team match on the main event. David Otunga would take Rhodes' place, and while Ziggler's team won, Otunga was eliminated. There have been no substitutions after 2012, which isn't a good situation for everyone when you remember us fans had to sit through a Total Divas vs True Divas elimination match in 2013, Adam Rose in 2014, and the Ascension in 2015. It's lucky we didn't see a substitution in this year's Survivor Series, with Gillberg filling in for Goldberg in the main event. I hope you guys enjoyed this special look at the people who couldn't or didn't show up for a Survivor Series and the wrestlers who took their place. Let us know if you'd like to see any more facts like this in the future videos, but in the meantime, thanks for all your views, and remember, if you like this video, be sure to click like and let your friends know about it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos, and I'll see you next time for some more wrestling content.